Hey guys, how's it going? It is Woody HD, and welcome back to the second episode of our nation squads. Now, this time, we are going to be looking at Argentina, and this is probably one of my more favourite squads that we're building. This is a really amazing team, a team that's full of pace, with great shooting, great dribbling ability, some quite expensive, there's some quite expensive players in this team. There's a big jump from the type of money we spent, type of coins we were spending on the French team to this team, but it's a really good team. So it started in goal, an area that I don't think Argentina have that many good, don't really have amazing keepers, but we've gone with Sergio Romero for Manchester United, of course, now behind David De Gea. But yeah, Romero, a really decent keeper in this game. I've used him a couple of times. He is really good. And although he's only 76 rated, his stats aren't amazing, you know, but 82, 81... There's only 2,000 coins, and it'll link up well with one of the defenders, which we're going to show you now. So it's not a bad keeper. So then we're going to show you the link we have with this guy. What a player this guy is in this game. 52,500 coins. He is really expensive at the moment. But 86 defending, 82 physical, 75 pace. Of course, Man City bought him from Valencia in the last transfer window. But what a solid defender. Alright, he's only got medium defensive work rate, but he is amazingly solid at defending, keeping players out, stopping people, tackling the funds really a lot harder in this game. But it makes it a lot easier when you got someone like Otamendi. He's an absolute amazing player to have. And the other centre-back, who I've loved using in Russian League squads, which I've made quite a lot of in the past and really enjoyed using them, is Garay, who plays, of course, for Zenit St. Petersburg. Obviously, standout to stat, 87 defending. The pace, like I said in the previous video, doesn't matter as much to me in this game. I don't know if you guys think that, but an amazing player again. Again, just like Otamendi, although not as quick, really solid, decent physical as well, could be a bit better. But again, although they're not like the last team, we had links everywhere, all green. It's not the same this time, but again, they're going to have good links because they're all, of course, Argentinian and it's all going to help the chemistry. But a really solid centre back to have as well, and he's great in the air as well from corners. Right back, we're going to have Zabaleta. And actually, looking at that is something I missed out. There we go, there's the hyperlink between those two. Zabaleta, again, pace lets him down, but I've used him quite a few times in recent FIFAs. Amazing defending. He is a brilliant defender. 83 physical as well. I think some of his stats have gone up from last year. His pace again lets him down, but again, 75 dribbling, 70 passing. He's really good in that area, really solid as a fullback. And he likes going forward as well. As you can see, high attacking, high defensive, can work negatively maybe a bit because he maybe bombs forward too much. But when he's on form, he plays really well. Of course, the hyperlink there with Otamendi helps a lot as well. Left back, don't really know many left backs that I would know off the top of my head, but we've gone with Vangioni, who plays for River Plate. Again, really decent stats on him. 88 pace. You know, these are really cheap players. Some of these, and they've got really decent stats. 88 pace, of course. You want, you know, that's what you want really from a fullback. Okay, Zabaleta isn't, but 88 pace, really flying, and decent all-round stats again, defending, not the greatest, and you're not going to get a hyperlink, but really good pace, and I've used him once on this game, and I really enjoyed using him. He's not bad to have as a fullback. So we are going with centre defensive mid next, and this is going to be Perez. I couldn't find really amazing centre defensive mids, Argentina, but he's more of a, obviously he's got high attack defensive, which was quite surprising about, because I see him more as an attacking player. Obviously his stats look like more of an attacking player, but he's got all-round decent stats. They're all in the 70s, he's got good physical, he's really physical, can get people off the ball, 4-star weak foot as well, 76 defending, really good to have in the team. Left mid, we are going with Nicolas Gaitan, who I recently used when I made a Portuguese league team. Really good, really like Gaitan, he's always been good in the game. Amazing stats all round, 83 pace, 86 dribbling, 83 passing, 4-star skills. You couldn't really ask for much more, and he's only $2.5 grand I picked him up for, which is a real bargain. Again, he links up well, of course, with them, although Argentinian, of course, and a really good player bombing forward, crossing it in. He's a really good player to have in the team. Right mid, maybe the cheap Messi of this year is Iturbe. I love using this guy. 4-star skills, 92 pace, 84 dribbling. His shot on the card, it doesn't show as much as how good he is actually taking shots in the game. Only, like I said, 3,500 coins. The cheap Messi for sure this year. Well, it's contender. It's either him or one of the strikers I'm going to show you in a minute. But he's a contender for the cheap Messi between him and one other person. But again, amazing down the wings. so good at getting past people. The skill moves are brilliant. Obviously, he's a high attack and medium defence as well, which can possibly help out Zabaleta. So that's really good. Cam, probably the most expensive player in the team. Angel Di Maria, who thinks had a downgrade from last season. Last season, when he was a United player and he was using in Premier League teams, he was absolutely insane. He could get past people with ease. You just could not stop him. And it's the same this year. Again, I think he's downgraded slightly on all his stats, but again, 88 pace, 86 dribbling, 83 passing, 79 shooting as well. It's pretty good for a Cam. 4-star skills. He is amazing on the game as well. It's, like I said, so easy to get past people. And good, amazing dribbler, amazing skills, and a really good shot. I've had quite a few long shots with him as well. And he's a really good player to have in the team. The first one is going to be Rodrigo Palacio up front. Again, the really disappointing thing is he's only 3-star skills, which is a little bit disappointing. But there again, he'll link up really well with the other striker I'll show you in a minute. 85 pace, 84 dribbling, a really good player to have. And again, on the cheap, high attacking, which is what you want. And again, really good as in medium defensive work rate as well. A really good player. He's only 5'9", but he can really get past people really well. And he seems to have more physical than his stats suggest. He can really get people away from the ball. The defender's trying to stop him, and he's a really good attacker to have. And finally, we are going with an unbelievable striker. This is the other contender for the cheap Messi. Paulo Dybala, who recently transferred to Juventus. How he's 78 rated with those kind of stats, I do not know. 4-star skills, 87 pace, 87 dribbling, 80 shot, which, let me tell you now, it should be higher because his shots are absolutely insane. Used him a few times and he's good. I played against people and I got destroyed when they're using Dybala up front and they shoot it from long range inside the box. He's got the skills, he can get past people, he's got everything. And he's not that expensive. He will come down, I think he was like 30 grand when the game came out, which is pretty amazingly high for a 78 rated player gold. But of course last year he was a silver, but again a really, really great player to have. And again, he's only 5'10", the same league and the same nationality, so that's what you want there as well. So it's a really good all-round team. I think the team in total went obviously into the 100,000s, over 100,000. But again, you've got a couple of really expensive ones. Obviously, Di Maria and Otamendi, the two really expensive ones. But you've got some really cheap, good players, bargains to have in the team as well. So guys, that was our second team. The next team we're going to be looking at in the next one of these is going to be Spain. We'll be looking at the Spanish team, Diego Costa, etc. So I look forward to showing you guys that. But guys, thank you for watching the second vid in the Nation Squads. I hope you enjoyed. I've been Woody HD. Please like, subscribe, and I will see all of you guys in the next video.